my goodness. So recently I had got asked. One second, let me get. I think I'm gonna like have to edit. But wait, we gotta find you first. Okay. Okay. So recently I had got asked. I gotta find a pencil. Where are you? Oh, it's right here. What my love language was, and I was so confused. I was like, love language. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what my love language was, y'all. I said communication. Ball drop. And I was like, wait, let me go Google because communication don't sound like, you know. So I pulled up my phone. I was like, let me Google. Let me find out what love language means. Okay. And this is what it says. Hold on. I gotta find this. Your 5 love languages. Okay. So I found out that when someone asks you, what are your 5 love languages? It means understanding your love language as well as your partner's can help strengthen the relationship. Here are 5 love languages and what they mean. So apparently there are 5 love languages that are out there. And I didn't know what these are. So I would like to learn them with you guys. And it says love languages are used to describe how people prefer to show and receive love and affection. There are 5 words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, act of service, and receiving gifts. So I was like, this is so cool. I'm so intrigued. I would love to learn. So first off, words of affirmation. I can't even talk right now. Excuse me. Words. Let me put my lipstick on first so we can see how excited I am about this. Okay. Not too much, but just a little bit. Okay. So, words of affirmation. Words of affirmation means the person prefers to receive love by way of spoken language or written messages. They probably enjoy being told they are loved and appreciated and will respond well to love notes, texts, encouraging words when doing something. Did your partner do something really great or helpful? Make sure you tell them. So some people like text messages. Does that sound like you? That doesn't sound like me. Then there is quality time. The person wants you to spend quality time with them. It can be shorter blocks of time as long as you give them your full attention. Someone with this love language will value quality over quantity. They want you to put down your cell phone or any screen, make eye contact, listen to what they're saying, and respond thoroughly. Wow. Now, that sounds like something that every girl wants, right? but you gotta pick your love language. Then the next one is physical touch. Physical touch. Someone who has physical touch as their primary love language feels love when their affection is shown physically. It could be sex, but physical touch is also about more than sexual encounters. They might enjoy a hug, a back rub, cuddling, hand holding, or gentle massage, and more. A person with this love language feels love by receiving touch and they want to be close to a partner physically. Hmm. I don't know about that. I mean, I love my feet getting rubbed. I love my hands being played with. I would love a back rub, but not as often. But when you start to get clingy and you start just doing a little bit too much touchy touchy, uh-uh. Now, will I reciprocate with a touchy feely? If you ask me for a foot massage, of course I'll do it. But you won't find me touching you a lot. I like to keep my hands to myself. All right, next one is, now this is getting too exciting. Acts of service. An act of service. So that sounds more like me. An act of service means doing things for your partner. Someone with this love language feels loved and appreciated when you help them with something. It could be running errands, cleaning, cooking, or helping them with a project. People who receive affection through acts of service usually notice the things you do and might also perform acts of service for the people they love. What's your act of service? I love it when I cook for my man. I love it when I get his bathtub ready. I love when I get his clothes ironed. I love it when I make sure like he's well put together, or like give him compliments and say, baby, you look good today, or he's well fed and he's not hungry, you know. I make sure he's satisfied, not just food but satisfied in other departments. So it's like, this is more like me, act of service, you know. I was just thinking out loud and I was like, but what if you're doing the act of service and they're not doing it back? What do? Everyone is different. Again, you pick your poison. So, the last but not least is receiving gifts. Now we know every woman loves to receive gifts. You can't tell me you don't love gifts. Someone with this love language responds when you give them gifts. Receiving gifts is about more than just getting things for this person. They also appreciate the time and the effort you put into finding the right gift for them or for a certain moment. People with this love language will probably keep the gifts you give them and remember the gifts they receive. Aww, I'm feeling all mushy inside. Anyways, ladies, let me know in the comment what your love language is. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear all about you guys' love languages. Now you guys know my love language, act of service. Maybe a little bit of receiving gifts. Thank you for listening.